Hi guys, I wanted to do a kind of time management tips and tricks video today. As I'm in the final year of my nursing degree, I've picked up quite a few things that I think really can be taken onto anything, particularly time management, because you have a select number of hours and about a bazillion jobs to get done in them hours. Among other things I have to get done for uni, it's incredibly important for me to have effective time management skills. And I thought time management is one of them kind of like grey areas. Some people can get it down to a T, some people kind of need a bit of help, some people are absolutely awful. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna hold my hands up. I was one of those people a couple of years ago. It still happens now. I'm not gonna lie, you're not gonna be perfect at time management 100% of the time, because if you are, I'm pretty sure you're a robot. You need off days, you need time to have a break, you need days when you just do like 3 things and it's watch telly. Don't worry. So I will get started with my tips. So, number 1, a big one for me is to make to-do lists. I make them in my planner, I make them on my phone, I literally make them on random scraps of paper. I've even got to-do list pads. They help me honestly that much. And if I have a list of 10 things, I even do this when I'm on shift, I will have a piece of paper with a list of all my jobs on that I need to get done while we're on that shift, and I continually update that and cross things off as I've done them. And if I don't do this, I tend to find I kind of mither through the day, and I do get things done. I necessarily don't get them done as fast as I would have wanted. I definitely don't get as many things done as I wanted. So it's definitely a big helper to have a to-do list. It also makes you feel super accomplished when you can look at the list and see, okay, I've got half it done, I need to get another 3 things done, and then I'm done for the day and I can sit on my arse if I want to. Number 2, this goes along with number 1, but whenever you sort out what jobs you've got to get done in a day, identify what your key or big tasks are for that day. This will really help you, particularly on a to-do list. For me, for instance, my life is so hectic with work and everything that I will have a list as long as my arm of to-do lists, and things I need to get done, errands and everything I need to do for a day. To make it easier and kind of to make you feel more accomplished, I will either highlight or write them in a different colour, and I tend to identify like 3 to 5 big tasks depending on what is on my to-do list. If it's quite a small to-do list, I will maybe identify 3 big things. If it's a longer one, it can be anywhere 5, slightly over. And this genuinely does help me. So for instance, today I have a ton of washing because I've been really lazy and not been keeping up with it. So my big task for today is laundry, washing my uniform and tidying, because when you're so busy you tend to let them things kind of lay to the side. So yeah, that's how I do it. And then even if you only get those big things done, you've got them done. You've accomplished something. The littler tasks you can get done at any time. You can get them done when you have like a spare 10 minutes. You can get them done if you're sit round like watching TV. Say for instance, if I have to ironing's one of them things you put off, everyone does it. But I will sit there and iron in front of the TV or fold laundry in front of the TV, because it just kind of occupies your hands while you're watching TV. Number 3, one big thing that helps me immensely is to get an early night and to get a proper night's sleep. This rolls into tip number 4, but I find if I go to bed really late, I stay up on my tablet or I stay up watching TV, I feel really crappy and I really need to have like a decent amount of sleep. Otherwise I feel like I've been dragged through a bush backwards, and I look like I have as well. Whereas if I get a proper night's sleep and I go to bed early, when I get up early in the morning, I feel like I can accomplish more and I tend to get more done because I'm able to easily get up. Like, I'm not forcing myself to get up early. I will naturally wake up at that time. Tip Number 4, get an early start. This one rolls with number 3, like I said, but if I don't get up early, I know it sounds silly, but if I kind of get up at 9, 10 o'clock, sometimes I will kind of waste my morning like sleeping in. And I know it sounds silly, but I feel like it's wasting my morning sleeping in. I will then I won't have as a productive day as if I got up early in the morning, because I like to get most of my jobs done by lunchtime, and then I can kind of have a more chilled afternoon. I feel comfortable sitting and just typing on my blog posts in the afternoon. It's a lot more relaxed, whereas, I don't know, I feel a bit hectic in the afternoon, and when I feel a bit hectic in the afternoon, it tends to equate to me not doing a whole lot, which is really, really bad, I know, but it happens. Number 5. This one can kind of either work for you or work against you. It depends how you work with pressure. But I like to set myself a time limit for each task I do. So for instance, I will give myself an hour to edit a video, or an hour to write a blog post, or 20 minutes to edit those pictures I've just taken, or I might give myself 2 hours to film videos, and I will film in block so that I have videos for a couple of weeks. Things like that. I tend to find it a bit more effective with my time, because I was always one of them people, I don't know if anyone else did this, but when I was younger I used to think, right, I'm going to get up at 8, I'm going to have breakfast by 7:30, I'm going to have a shower and be done by 9, I'm going to walk the dog till 10:30, you know, like that, like plotting your life out by your hours. And I did used to do that. I had a Filofax that had the hourly layout, I think it was, and I literally used to plan my life out, and I had, what was it? It was like a day at a glance diary. So you had like a day on one page, so it came with kind of hourly slots, and I used to plan my life out in chunks, and I just found it so much easier. If I gave myself a time limit, I wouldn't dawdle or kind of watch TV while I was writing a blog post, that type of thing. So it was super, super helpful for me. But then again, if you don't feel comfortable like that, or if you set yourself a time limit and it doesn't work for you and you start to stress, then it's not for you. Don't stress about it. It's not worth it. Number 6. This one might sound like a simple one. Focus on your task that you're doing. Countless times. I don't do this a lot, but I will sit there with my laptop open and I will be typing up a blog post, or I will be editing a video, or bad as it sounds, will be working on an essay, and I will have Netflix or YouTube or TV on in the background. Now sometimes this really works for me and sometimes it just doesn't. With this one, it's kind of assessing yourself and saying, okay, I have the ability today to be able to focus and get this done on time and get it done. Whereas other times I'm a bit more lazy and I kind of get distracted by things. But I'm definitely one of them people, I can't work with silence. It just kind of, I don't know, I'm always used to having noise. I think it's because I've lived at home all my life, so I'm used to having some sort of background noise going on. Number 7. This one might sound silly. Like, I'm sure a lot of time management skills sound silly. But a big one for me is to, if I decide of a morning I want to work out or go and get some exercise, get it done first thing in the morning. Treat it like a big task on your to-do list, because if you don't, you put it off till later in the day, and then you go, well, I've already had a shower, but I've got to work out and then shower afterwards, or I need to get this done, I'll get this done and then work out, and then it becomes too late, or there's something else that comes up. So I find if I get my workout done first thing of the morning, then shower, have breakfast and get on with my day, it's done, it's out the way, and it's so much better. And lastly, number 8 is to utilise your weekend. Use it, you will come to love it. Since I've been doing, since school, I used to love having the weekends off, being in Monday to Friday, getting the work done, doing my homework in the week, and having my weekend off. Now, I don't have a typical weekend. I could have my weekend on a Saturday, Sunday one week. It could be on a Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, a Tuesday, Wednesday. I can literally have my weekend at any time throughout the week now. That's how, like, would you call it topsy-turvy? Like, that's how much of a variety my shifts are. So I've had to learn to use my weekend. So I've had to use my weekend to get big tasks of the week done. I've had to use my weekend to run errands, get, like, chores done. It has to be done. I unfortunately have grown up and realised that. But if I use my weekends to get stuff done, it's so much easier during the week. I will often set my big tasks, so things like filming videos, editing videos, writing blog posts, things like that. I will get them done on the weekend, so that little things like doing some washing, things like that can be done during the week when they don't require as much time and it's easier to get done during the week. And that is all of my time management tips. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if any of these work for you. And as always, I will see you next time. Bye guys!